Superior Borough Corporation and the Ministry of Culture and Community Development for its Borough Day celebrations. But for the Point Fortin and Diego Martin Borough Day celebrations, it's a struggle for assistance to access funding. How can there be lectures about accountability while local government institutions are underfunded, bypassed, and then criticized for struggling to deliver? How can there be calls for efficiency while ministries create parallel structures instead of strengthening these institutions that already exist? How can there be silence for a protest in Superior, but condemnation for a protest in Port of Spain? But I repeat the words of the Prime Minister: the most evil among us always expect the rest of us to live by the morals that they don't possess themselves. And I mentioned this before, and I want to keep this in focus. The government-appointed committees set up to review the local government boundaries is nearing the completion of its work. And when that report is presented, the country will get a clearer understanding of the government's intentions regarding the future of local government in Trinidad and Tobago. But let me say this tonight. I have every confidence in the burgesses of Tunapuna Piako. I have confidence in the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And when that election is called, we will all be ready. We will stand strong in the east. We will stand strong in the west. We will stand strong in the north. We will stand strong in the south. And together with one voice, we will declare, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we shall prevail. May God bless Aruka Lopino. May God bless the Tunapuna Piako region. May God bless Trinidad and Tobago.
Great is the PNM.
PNM coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, you would have just heard our chairman of the Tunapuna Piako Regional Corporation. And may I say, one of the most important titles he has is Councillor from the constituency of Trin-City Maloney. Let's also congratulate Councillor Austin. When Councillor Austin, when Chairman Austin spoke here this evening, he didn't only speak on the plight of the burgesses of Tunapuna Piako. You heard the plights of those in Diego Martin. You heard the untreatment across all of the PNM corporations. He has been an advocate for all of us, standing in defense of the People's National Movement and the people of Trinidad and Tobago. House announcement, could the driver of TDL 9428, TDL 9428, and TDW 8510 please attend to your vehicles urgently. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, as we continue our attack for what is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago, I am pleased to welcome our next speaker here tonight. He is a man whose career is built on one thing: the pursuit of truth, regardless of where it leads him. Ladies and gentlemen, he has served as an attorney at law with over 27 years of experience. He has served on the judicial bench for some time in Trinidad and Tobago. And ladies and gentlemen, what truly defines this man is courage. At a moment when it would have been easier to stay silent, he is standing up, and he has found home here in the People's National Movement. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome none other than Senator Larry Lala, Senior Counsel.
Great is the PNM.
I realize we have so many people upstairs. Good evening, Aruka. Good evening, Lopino. Good evening to the PNM family gathered here this evening. Freedom trembles in these times. A quote from our fearless political leader this morning, the Honorable Penelope Beckles Robinson, who is not here, but I'm sure she is listening. A woman who does not flinch, does not hide, does not run. While the other side ducks and disappears, she stands and fights. Good evening also to Mr. Robinson. I saw him somewhere around. And welcome. Acknowledge our party chairman and the MP for the great constituency of Aruca-Lopino. Other MPs and senators present, members of the party executive, our councillors, our constituency executives, our party groups, activists, and every loyal supporter who continues to stand strong for the People's National Movement. Let me hear you.
Great is the PNM.
This is fighting ground. This is PNM ground. The people of Aruca-Lopino represent people from all over Trinidad and Tobago. The working people, the families, the small businesses, the parents who wake up every morning and do what they have to do. You deserve a government that works as hard as you do. And tonight I'm telling you that you are not getting that. Because after 1 year, this UNC government that is in place, everything in Trinidad and Tobago now is upside down. Everything feels back to front. And that is because the UNC is a back to front oppressive government. Under the UNC, you can't get water because WASA's job is no longer to provide you with water, but to hire UNC trolls. Your pipes dry, your tanks dry, your children going to school without bathing, but WASA has UNC propaganda flowing morning, noon, and night. Under the UNC, the criminals are comfortable. The UNC promised the stand your ground law will solve everything. Today, it could barely walk. Under the UNC, when people hear Wayne Sturge and Roger Alexander speak, they don't feel safer. They don't feel confidence. In fact, they just start checking to see if they remember to lock the gate and the door before they go on. This UNC government is a government that campaigns with criminals. Always remember that. And criminals do not fear them. And a government that is not feared by the criminals is